Hello my gorgeous Cancerians, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you my gorgeous Cancer, and it's for January 2019. This is going to be a wonderful month. This is going to be a wonderful beginning, because you will get to the point this month when you will be able to release certain things, certain problems, certain baggage that you were holding throughout the 2018 year. This is not something that just goes away overnight. This is not something that just like kind of disappear overnight, disappear in one day. This is a lot to do with your emotional state of mind. This is a lot to do with your emotions. This is a lot to do with the certain things and the certain changes that happen in your personal life that affected you. Of course, it affects everybody. Every single sign, every single person goes through the different things in life. It all depends. It depends on our personal journey. It depends on our spiritual journey, it depends on our karma, and it depends on our past life, of course. Now, when it comes to you, my beautiful Cancerians, not only 2019 it is going to be the year when things are finally going to start happening really quickly for you, but it's a lot down to your own past effort, your hard work, things that you have been focusing on, and things that you wanted to happen sooner but they didn't happen sooner. So 2019, it is going to be your year, and it is going to be a year of wonderful achievement and a wonderful unfoldment. And the way it's going to start is that you are going to be able to kind of focus in a slightly different way that you were able to focus before. And this is because the certain negative energy that was around your sign, particularly from August 2018 until all the way until December 2018. Now this energy is just going to change completely. On another hand, what is going to happen is basically that your number is actually going to be number 7. My goodness, you know how much I love number 7. You know how powerful number 7 is. And to have number 7 as at the beginning of the year 2019, this is going to be amazing. The whole new door is about to open to you. The whole new dimension is about to be revealed to you. The whole new life is about to start. This in itself is going to be a very spiritual month, very deep month, and it is going to make you very energetic, very optimistic, and it's also on another hand going to kind of bring something new to your attention. When I say bring something new attention, the new unfoldment is going to start happening here, which means that you're going to start feeling very drawn towards the new plans and new wishes. That in itself is going to make you feel very creative, and you're going to find yourself feeling very energized, like you're going to have lots of energy this month, and you will find yourself also kind of coming to grip with things that you normally were like, oh God, no way, I can't be bothered. So now you're just going to find yourself feeling very, very light and very, very free, and you're going to be floating above your problems. This is how it's going to feel, and it's going to be really, really good indeed. Also, on another hand, it is a great confidence that you are going to have. Great confidence, which is just going to bring you lots of other things into your life, which also number 7 means that it is a great month. The whole month literally is a fantastic month for the new beginnings, like when it comes to buying something big, buying something new, buying something huge, buying something completely different, doing something big that you wanted to do in a really long time, but you just didn't feel like a confidence that you had, that you didn't feel like you had the confidence. And also, if you were like kind of like applying for the jobs or applying for work and things like that, this is also going to be the month. Just keep on applying, because you are going to find yourself many times when you're going to be part of the situations when you're going to like kind of find yourself in a very strange waters, which means that you're not going to kind of, it is going to be the first time experience. A few times it's going to be like some kind of first time experience when you're going to be surrounded by certain people, by the different people, and that in itself is going to be brilliant, because you're going to rediscover something really powerful about yourself, and the whole new idea is going to come to you this month as well. When it comes to health, it's brilliant, because the health is actually going to be, energy levels are going to be absolutely fantastic. The only thing that I wanted to say to you when it comes to like health, it is again like a slightly lower back problems, it's going to be quite sensitive area. So of course, again, just try to sit down in the correct way and just try to sleep sleep with a pillow in between your legs. What I normally say, try to sleep on your side with a pillow in between your legs. This is going to do you the world of good, seriously, when it comes to the lower back. And also try to not to carry too many heavy things. And if you can't, help it, if this is part of your job, then you can't help it. Just try to take it easy as much as you can throughout the month. But on another hand, energy levels are going to be brilliant, so optimistic. You're going to be very, very optimistic. So these are going to just be like a little things to kind of pay attention to. And also, you're going to need to kind of just pay attention to your diet. Be as healthy as possible. Eat as healthy as possible. Eat as more organic this month as much as you can. Try to stick to smoothies. Try to stick to like making your own juices. Everything organic as natural as possible indeed, because it's going to help you with your own digestion, and it's going to help you with your own stomach, because this is another thing that I'm seeing that is going to be a slightly sensitive area. So if you eat something heavy, or if you eat something with chemicals and things like that, heavy food, is just going to cause even more problems. So try to stick to lots of like a detox. It's going to be something absolutely perfect for you this month, my beautiful Cancerians. Okay, so now going on the first date that I'm seeing here is going to be on the 4th of January. Now the 4th of January, on one hand, I need you to be a little bit careful, because this day only, there is someone that I just don't really trust, someone that is just going to say something to you and it's not going to be honest. It's going to be like a little bit dishonesty. So on the 4th of January would be only day when I would say to you, just try to keep on this, just on this particular day, try to be really careful what you say. Try to, when you talk about your personal things, when you talk about your finances, when you talk about things that don't consider that other people, it's nothing to do with other people, this particular person is somebody who wants to know a lot. This particular person is somebody who is not really a nice person. It's a very low vibration. Ew. And it's just like I just don't even like to look at this like for too long, because this is the way this person makes me feel. So basically just try to like kind of protect yourself like something like a Moldavite. You see, like a Moldavite is a must have, seriously, to protect ourselves against all sorts of negative energy, negative people, negative thoughts, negative emotions. Everything is an energy. Everything creates an energy in this universe, on this planet. Everything is an energy. And these people, when they're so negative, when they're so low, when they have such a low vibration, their energy is normally really strong in a bad way. So it can affect us in many ways, because we can feel really tired and things like that. So Moldavite is absolutely perfect. One of the most powerful crystals indeed. And Moldavite is just something that I highly recommend to wear on the 4th of January. But also there is going to be the situation when this is going to happen to you in February as well. Another person is just going to be like a little bit dishonest again. And that's why I would just probably highly recommend to wear Moldavite. Try to wear Moldavite throughout January and throughout February indeed. This comes with a sterling silver setting and a sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. Okay, and what else I was going to say, so it's just kind of try to keep certain things to yourself. Try to not to reveal certain things that are considered only you and maybe the most important people in your life. On another hand, so it's just a little bit of warning, okay? On another hand, basically there is going to be also a person that you know, somebody that is just somebody who you think like a really highly of, somebody who is very powerful, somebody who is very like significant when it comes to their spirituality, when it comes to their materialistic things, when it comes to things that they have achieved in life. They are very, very powerful, and this is somebody who you really think highly of. And on one hand they're a really good business person, on another hand they're very spiritual, because their third psychic eye is quite enhanced. Now you are going to get an idea through this person. This person is going to inspire you, and there is a little idea that you are going to have. This little idea is going to be absolutely perfect for you, because it's going to give you something very interesting to do, and it is just going to unfold into something completely different that is just going to be a very significant and play a significant role in your life in July 2019. Okay, so now also what else I was going to say is what it's actually going to happen after that is just going to be also very much so connected to good news that you are going to receive. And the good news that you are going to receive by the end of the day on the 4th of January, it's also going to make you realize you're so happy, you're on the right track, you're on the right journey. This is going to be your own personal confirmation. Very, very good indeed. 16th of January, it's going to be the second date that I wanted you to pay attention to, because it's just It is going to be something about money. It is going to be something about the finances. It is going to be something about the career. There is a certain discontinuance that you will want to feel. Certain journey came to an end, and this is going to feel right. This is going to feel like the right thing to do. You are going to kind of start thinking about a certain change in your life because something came to an end, but then again, you are going to need to kind of have an approval from other people, or you are going to need to kind of have some kind of advice from other people. Not that you're going to need to, but you're going to feel like this is something that you need to do. You're going to need to talk to your friend, talk to your partner, talk to your family member, and partner if you've got one, family member, it depends, but you will feel like you will want to kind of get closer to certain people and kind of get an advice from other people who mean to you, from other people who love you, from other people who knows your particular situation. Now, on another hand, this is going to bring you a wonderful balance and a wonderful realization, especially when it comes to the money that you're expecting, the money that you're hoping for, the money that you're expecting, the financial situation that you're wanting to change. It is not going to change right then and there, but the 16th of January, by the end of the day, you're going to realize there is going to be a specific sign that is going to make you realize about a certain growth, about your hard work, and about your progress. Very successful dealings connected to this indeed. And now this is to do with the money, wealth, treasure, and what else I was going to say. It is all going to boil down to the fact that you're going to need to reorganize things a little bit in your life, but the results are nearly due. When it comes to finances, this is going to be the moment when you will know exactly where, when, how, and why. Very important moment, and this is also going to be your stepping stone. The third important day, my Cancerians, my sweetnesses, is actually going to be the 27th of January. 27th of January is just, ooh la la, very strongly. Number 9 is going to be very strong. Try to have number 9, the energy of number 9 written on your hand, or try to have the energy of number 9 on a little pendant, or try to have it in your pocket, try to have it written on your forehead. I'm joking. On your forehead. Hello. Gosh, no. Well, if you feel like it, the point is that it's number 9. When I see the number so strongly connected to the particular day, it just means that that number is just the energy is going to be very strong, and something is going to change really quickly, but something is going to change in the best possible way, and it's going to make you realize that you're going to end up with more than you were expecting. And this is going to be really, really good, because that in itself is going to make you realize like a great accomplishment, and this is where your optimism is going to grow. And this is really, really good, because it's just going to make you realize how, like the exact situation that you are at, but it's just going to make you realize to be careful about a certain direction in your life. There is a direction that is going to be available for you, but you will know that it will come with like a certain elements of it that you will need to again change, delete, maybe reorganize again. It's a lot to do with organization. These organizations and things like that. Somebody who really means to you a lot as well, somebody who you really think of a lot, quite a lot, somebody, a really important person, figure in your life, is just going to be prone to some kind of deception. So if you know that somebody is doing something really big, if you know that somebody is doing something really important, if you know that somebody is starting something really huge on this day, just pay attention to them, you see. And also 27th of January, what you can do is just give them as well like a Moldavite, so the Moldavite can actually protect them. And this is on the 27th of January, because somebody really close to you, somebody really important to you, somebody really significant to you, somebody who you really love in your life. It could be family member, it could be partner, it could be friend, it all depends, but somebody is going to be under some kind of deception, a trickery. Somebody is going to try to be dishonest to them, so please try to kind of protect them, and if you can, and the best way to protect them is to try to say to them not to do anything big or plan anything big. If they can't change the date, then they can't change it, but just to be really, really careful, because somebody is going to try to trick them into something. On another hand, just give them like a Moldavite. Okay, so now, going on the beginning of January 2019. Now, if I say 2018, please I mean 2019, of course. I have to get used to it. Okay, so now the first part of January 2019 is basically going to start with somebody reaching out to you, an owner, a leader, somebody who who's a great owner, somebody who's a leader, somebody who's a very prominent figure in your life when it comes to leadership and things like that. It's going to reach out to you, and they will kind of help you out a lot, because that is exactly what you wanted. That is going to bring you a really wonderful balance. But it's not only about the balance, it is just about the confidence and self-esteem that you needed. This is going to bring you a really nice peace of mind indeed. Really great balance is going to come through, but also a couple of options that are going to become available that are so much connected to what you do now, so much connected to what you were focusing on now, and so much connected to what you were kind of focusing on when it comes to your future planning. A great synchronicity, okay? There is a certain person from the past, a blast from the past at the beginning of January. You're going to hear from somebody who means to you a lot, somebody you haven't seen in a while, somebody whom you have a really great synchronicity with. There is also going to be a moment at the beginning of January 2009, in the middle of the night, in the middle of the darkness, there is going to be out of the blue something negative feeling. It's going to come through negative. You're going to feel like a little bit low. You're going to feel like a part of the slightly different dimension. Everything is going to start feeling a little bit heavier. And when I say that everything is going to be start feeling a little bit heavier, when I was moving the plants, you see, I've just left like a little bit of mark on the walls. Well, just noticed. Sorry. But anyway, yeah, sorry. So basically, yeah, the moment that you're going to have at the beginning of January is going to happen at night, in the darkness. It could be at around 11 o'clock at night. It could be at around 10 o'clock at night, or it could be around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. These times are going to be very significant. Whether you're going to go to sleep at around this time, or whether you're going to just wake up in the middle of the night at around this time, it all depends. But this is when your spirit guide and when your angel is going to try to come through you and give you the little information. So first of all, something sad is going to come to you, something negative is going to come to you, something that you think that there is no way out of the situation, and you're going to be like, oh no. And then at around that moment, at around that time, you know, it may not happen straight away, but there's a particular word that is going to come to you. That particular word is going to be very significant. That particular word is very powerful. It's a lot to do with the nature, with life, with the universe, with the clouds, you know. And also there is going to be a moment when you're going to see the certain shape in the cloud, followed by that little word, little information that you had, and that is just going to make a really huge sense to you. The bottom line is there is a particular information that you're going to receive, particular word that you are going to receive, and that word, it is just going to be your own little key to unlock the door that is just going to be absolutely incredible for you, and it's going to be an amazing start to the new beginning right at the beginning of January 2019. You know, there is some kind of something that you were really like working on for a long time, that you were wanting to happen, and that is about to happen, and you're going to finally going to be able to relax and rest a little bit. It's a lot to do with your life in general, with your health, and it's a lot to do with you know, with like your big wish that you wanted to happen and that you were thinking about it in a long time, and now you will be able to chill out and have a little break. Now, the second part of January 2019, you're going to feel a little bit mischievous. It's going to come out of the blue, and you're going to start feeling very passionate about the things that you forgot how to feel passionate about. You're going to start feeling quite reborn. You're going to start feeling quite good. You will want to kind of reconnect with people. There is a very strong reconnection with the people that you are going to have, and the person that I've mentioned, the blast from the past, it's again going to come through, again going to come forward and try to reconnect, and you're really going to be happy about it. On another hand, this is the time when you're going to be really spending with the great people, with the good people in your life, because there is something that is going to be on your mind, and again you're going to need like a little bit of advice. Now, there is an advice that you are going to get from a powerful person who you think is a powerful female figure in your life, somebody really successful, somebody really powerful, somebody who is actually going to tell you something, and that particular information that you're going to be told is just going to be the last puzzle that you need in order to feel free, and also this is going to be followed by an indecisive situation. There is an indecisive situation that you are going to have, but it's going to be connected again with the fact that you're going to need to release something. There are changes that you're going to need to make, and you are going to be aware of it. You are aware of it even now, but you're going to be aware of it even more then. It is financially, financially mid-January until the end of January. This time financially is just going to be absolutely mind-blowing. There is some kind of money that is just you're gonna get hold of, an inheritance that I'm seeing it around the end of January as well. If you haven't got any family, because maybe you haven't got a family, and then that means that there is a certain money that you're gonna get hold of. Certain money is gonna travel to you, and that money is going to surprise you, but you're not going to be the only one who's going to be the part of this money. There are other people that are going to be connected to. If you know that you can have an inheritance, this is going to be the time when you're actually going to hear about your inheritance or get an inheritance. However, it is going to be the step in the right direction. Financial situation is going to start changing, and this is going to be really, really good. It's going to be bigger than you think, bigger than you ever hoped for, my beautiful Cancerians, because there is something big is going to happen at the end of January. You're going to realize your own resource. You've got all resources to do what you want to do. A great news from work, a great news when it comes to career, a great offer when it comes to career. Very, very important time indeed, and that is just going to bring the whole new determination. For those of you that are privately working, like a business and things like that, there is some kind of new direction going to be revealed, and you will want to kind of start something new. You will feel drawn towards the new idea, new beginning when it comes to your work. For those of you that are working for the companies, for other people, then there is going to be determination to achieve more, and this is going to be really wonderful because it's going to motivate you, quite a lot. Although I can see a couple of anxious situations that you're going to be dealing with, because there are a couple of people that you're going to be talking to that are going to be quite important, and this is not only in January, in February as well. And sometimes people get nervous, and sometimes people don't say the right things. Now again, Larima is something that I highly recommend you to wear. Look at this Larima. This is a rare crystal. It's very beautiful and very, very powerful indeed. For January and February, again, I ask you to wear like a Larima and the actual Moldavite. Perfect combination indeed. But this one comes with like a sterling silver setting as well, and a sterling silver chain, and the link is in the description below. And what you do with Larima, if you do come across with an anxious situation or anxious people or something like that, so if you want to protect yourself and you start feeling anxious, you just take a little Larima, just rub it with your fingers like this, and automatically you can feel this power. Automatically you can feel so much better. Automatically you can feel so much nice. Automatically you get rid of this anxious feeling that you have. So this is how wonderful Larima is, and at the same time it helps you to express yourself. It helps you to say the right things. If you get nervous and you don't know what to say, Larima just helps you to keep things on track and things like that. So Larima is something that I highly recommend, and the link of course is in the description below. And also the big change, the end of January, it's also going to bring a big change when it comes to your home. There is something that is missing, something that you wanted to do for a while, but it requires you to do a big change, and something that you want to do in a really, really long time. One more thing at the end of January, that you're just going to feel very nostalgic, and you're not going to be able to explain this nostalgia. You're not going to be able to explain this feeling, but this is going to bring you some kind of wonderful mystery in your life, because you're going to start feeling drawn and connected to the certain part of your childhood that is missing in your life now. So this is going to be important because it's going to have direct impact on your happiness and direct impact on your optimism. There is something in your childhood. You need to go back and get it, and then come back and bring it into the now. Okay, very significant indeed, but you will see exactly what I was talking about when you start feeling this nostalgic feeling. Okay, so now Cancerians, my babies, I'm going to shuffle these cards, and I'm going to concentrate on those of you that are actually in relationships. Okie dokie, oops, okie dokie, couple of okie. I'm in a silly mood though. Okay, so now it's for those of Cancerians that are in relationship. Oh, okay, so this is going to be brilliant. It's a great time for those of you that are in a relationship, because what is going to happen, an unexpected situation is going to happen to you and your partner. A weird situation, a bizarre situation. You're both going to be part of it. You're both not going to know how to react. You're both not going to know what to expect. You're both not going to know what to do. But this new situation that is going to happen to you out of the blue, it's not something too huge. It's not something too big. It's just going to put you both in the situation where you've never been before. And that in itself is going to make you do something, both of you, and react in the way you didn't react before. And it is going to bring you something new, a new direction that you're both going to have to choose, because there is not going to be any other option. This is going to be new, and this is not going to be something that you would normally do. And guess what? That is going to be the key. That is going to be your own answer. That is going to be your own wheel of fortune, a new turning point, huge, absolutely massive for those of you that are in relationship, because the bottom line is that there's a new turning point that is going to come out of it, but it's something that is just going to come out of the blue, and it's just suddenly going to seem so attractive, suddenly going to seem so significant, suddenly it's going to seem so powerful, suddenly going to seem like something that you really want to do. So I'm so happy for both of you, because this is going to be really good, a new turning point indeed. But at the end of a really long problem, it's also coming to an end. Okay, conclusion to a problem. There's a massive conclusion to the problem that you both had is going to come to an end, and this is going to be absolutely brilliant. On another hand, this is going to bring you the reason for celebration. You will want to have your own little ritual here indeed, and also some kind of journey or trip you're going to book, something to kind of reward yourself, and this is going to be absolutely brilliant. But all in all, this is going to bring you the whole new direction to both of you, and this is exactly what you both needed. Okay, so now Cancerians that are single, okie dokie, Cancerians that are sorry okay, Cancerians that are single. Okay, so this is for January 2019, Cancerians. Okay. Cancerians that are single, January. Oh Lord. This tarot card is a person without a head. Okay, so now okay, so this is for those of you that are actually single. Now, you are going to come across somebody that is just going to try to come back from the past. Now, this is, again, I'm saying this the second time. My goodness, wow. This seems to be happening now right at the beginning of January. It seems to be like this energy, like probably around. But it's just like there is somebody from the past that is going to come through. Somebody from the past is going to come forward. But it's just not the right person. I do not like this person. This is either somebody that you have been in relationship with, or this is either somebody that you've been in relationship with, or either somebody maybe that you've been only one night with, or somebody that you used to like and then you were hoping to have a relationship with. This particular spiritual journey with this particular person came to an end, whatever it was, whether you had a relationship, whether you just fancying this person, whether you just slept with this person. You know, we're all human, you know. Okay, nothing wrong with that, but you know, I'm just saying it doesn't matter, whatever it happened, it like basically the spiritual journey with that person came to an end, and this is going to remind you, and this is going to come back into your life for a reason. This is going to happen to you for a reason. This is going to manifest to you in your life for a reason, because there is this little lesson that you are meant to go over, not by being with this person again, but you need to repeat something in your mind, and you need to refresh your memory. You need to find out again, why are you not with that person? It's just somebody most certainly who is not the right person for you, you see? And this is exactly what is just going to be the turning point for you in order to actually go out and enjoy yourself. And this is what is going to happen. You're going to get your balance back through this. So this is why this realization is so important, because you are going to get your balance back. Once you get your balance back, you will be going out and you will be kind of like like meeting lots of people, and this is what January is also going to be about, because there are few people in general that you're going to meet that are going to be very significant in your life later on. Okay, there is someone that is going to come through by the end of January 2019. There is someone that is going to come forward by the end of January 2019. You are going to be the part of the scenario when there are going to be a few other people around. You are going to be part of the scenario when there's going to be some kind of celebration going on. You are going to be part of the scenario where there will be few people that you will not know, and there is somebody within them that is just going to kind of get your attention. You're going to catch your eye and get your attention, and it is going to be vice versa. I see mutually people like really liking each other, and I see mutually people that are actually two people that are actually going to get close together. You see, very powerful, very powerful time for those of you Cancerians that are actually single. And let me just tell you something, that by the end of January, you know, I'm telling you, it is just a whole new direction that is just going to become revealed to you, because this person is just going to be very different. This person is going to be very significant, and this person is going to be powerful when it comes to you. And the fact that you're both going to feel like such a strong connection, this is going to be amazing. Don't expect that you're going to see them, you're just going to start kissing and something like that. No, one step at a time, one step at a time. There is someone very special about to enter your life. There's someone very special about to come into your life, and this person is going to have an amazing influence and impact on you. And other people in your life are going to be able to actually sense this indeed. And let me tell you something, that when it comes to this person, the actual August 2019 is going to be very significant indeed. And this is going to be just the beginning. So prepare to be swept off your feet, my gorgeous Cancerians. Somebody really cool is about to walk into your life. But before that, you need to reject the right person, the person that I've said before, the person that your spiritual journey ended with, okay? And this is why am I saying how important this year is going to be for you, not only financially and career-wise, but when it comes to emotions, there are lots of changes that you're going to be going through this year, but they're going to be really good, you know. For the couples, there are lots of fixing that is going to happen, and that if it needs any fixing, you know. And for the singles, you know, that there is someone very special that is going to come to you this year and manifest indeed. Okay, my beautiful, gorgeous, most sweetest Cancerians, I wish you the happiest new year, 2019. I wish you happy holidays. I wish you all the best. Thank you ever so much for sticking with me all this time. I'm sending you brightest blessings, love and light. Okay, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.